When I checked this mail, guys, and I saw that they have given my husband resident permit, I was rolling on the floor like, oh my god. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? So today's video is a requested video. I got a lot of questions about how my husband came to Finland. People have been messaging me and even commenting on my previous video about my immigration story that I should tell them how my husband came to join me after I moved to Finland. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how my husband came and 3 other ways that your partner or your family member, like yes, say your children or your husband, your wife, can come to join you in Finland. Actually, I do not know about other European countries. I only know about Finland. So today we're going to be talking about that in this video. The first way that your spouse or your child can come to join you in Finland is with family ties. So family ties means that you're going to fight for your child or your spouse to come join you. The most important thing about family ties application is your income. You living in Finland at the moment will be the sponsor of your spouse, or let's say your child that wants to come and join you in Finland. So you are the sponsor. So your income is very, very important. So I'm just quickly going to break it down for you. Let's say you don't have a child yet, you just want to invite your wife or let's say your husband to come and join you. So both of you in that way are required to earn 1,700 euros per month after paying your tax. So which means that the husband, which is in Finland, that wants to invite the wife over, she'll be earning 1,700 per month. The income of the spouse living outside Finland will not be calculated. Even if she's working or whatever, they're not going to calculate her income. It's you that you are here. If you can earn up to 1,700 per month here in Finland, after paying your taxes, then you can go ahead and fight for your spouse to come and join you. But let's say you want to invite just your child. For your child, I'm just going to mention the requirement. If you have one child, you are required to earn 500 euro extra. Let me just break it down. This is getting complicated. An adult in Finland is required to earn 1,000 euro for just yourself. So another family member, let's say your spouse that wants to join you, you are expected to earn 700 extra for that person, which means that both you and your spouse will be needing 1,700 per month after paying your taxes. So which means that you as the sponsor must earn 1,000, then your wife or your husband must get 700 euros per month. So let's say you want to now invite your children. So for one child, you are expected to earn 500 euro extra. Let's say you have 3 children. So for the first child, you are expected to earn 500 euro extra. For the second child, you are expected to earn 400 euro extra. For the third child, you are expected to earn 300 euro extra. Do you understand? So it goes down as the child increases or as the number of the children increases. So now let's do the mathematics. So let's say you want to invite your wife and 2 children. So it means you're expected to earn 1,000 euro for yourself, 700 euro for your child, 500 euro for your first child, and 400 euro for your second child. So in total, you are expected to earn, that's how much. Let me calculate it. I'm not very good with mathematics. No. Let me just do the calculation now. That's 2,600. Yeah. So you are expected to earn 2,600 to be able to bring your wife and your 2 kids. So let's say you want to bring 3 children, it means you have to earn 300 euro extra to join that 2,600 we already calculated. I'm sure this is like a rough calculation and you can have an idea of what it takes. So about the processing, I'm not going to be talking about the processes. Everything is on the embassy's website, which I might link in the description box below. So you just legalize your marriage certificate and you have to legalize your children's birth certificate, and you just do all the processing. Just go to the embassy or go to the Finnish immigration website, you get all the detail you need. But that is one way that your spouse can join you in Europe. So the second way that your spouse can also join you in Europe is if your spouse comes here to study. So for example, let's say you are here living here, irrespective of whatever status you have. Let's say you're a student or you have a working permit, it doesn't matter. So your spouse can decide that they want to come here and study. Just apply for any Finnish universities and follow up all the requirements. But that your spouse can come over and you both can get to be together. So in that way, your spouse came to Finland, but not with family ties. If the husband already has a working permit and maybe it's not earning up to 1,700 after tax, so let's say it's earning like 1,200 after tax, and the wife now comes as a student, she can work as a student and earn, let's say, 500 euro per month. So she can add a salary to the husband's salary and now apply for family ties application, which is going to remove her from being a student to being a family person. Like, she's no longer a student, she will have a permit of like a family ties, which gives her the right to work unlimitedly. So that is one way. Number 3 way is if your spouse, let's say your wife or your husband, get a job in Finland that is a full-time job. The person can apply for work permit from Nigeria or from whatever country the person is, and the person can come over. So that person is still here as your husband or as your wife, but you guys just don't have that family ties permit. If your husband or your wife that comes here to Finland based on work permit from Africa or from whatever country he is coming from, if he's working and is earning enough money, he can actually join the permits together and make it like family ties if that is what he wants. So guys, now let's go to story time, my own story time, how my husband came to join me. I always love to tell those story times, and because I know that most people click this video just to see the major points, so that's why I'm trying not to put my story in the beginning of the video so that you guys don't get bored. So yeah, if you're interested in all of that, I've mentioned that you can enjoy that. So now let's get to our wee talk, like how my husband came to join me. Alright guys, so what happened was that why I came to Finland, I came as a student, but the following year I got a work permit. Like I changed my permit from being a student to being a worker. Like I got a work permit the following year of coming to Finland. At that time, Alhamen, that's my first child, and my husband, they are both in Nigeria. So I told my husband that, okay, just hold on, let me get this work permit. If I get this work permit, then I can apply for you a loan. I don't have the capability to apply for both you and Alhamen at the same time. If I apply for you now, then you come, we both work together, our money will be enough to bring Alhamen, like according to like the required amounts to have for family of 3 at a time, because we were a family of 3 then. So I told my husband that just wait, let me do this application, let me get my head, then I can apply for you. This is not to say that a student cannot also file for our husband. If you're a student in Finland and you want to file for your husband based on family ties, you can also do that. Then the required amount is lesser. Let's say you're a student and you want to bring your spouse, you are required to have 1,200 euros per month. So if you are earning 1,200 euros per month, it is enough for you and your spouse, being a student family. So your spouse will get a B status. B status is for students usually, but the kind of B status they will give your husband that is coming from Africa to join you, it's going to be like an open one. It will not be limited to work 25 hours per week like the student that invited the spouse. But the spouse that came is free to work unlimitedly, even though the person has B, because the person is not the one studying. The person is just coming to join the wife or the husband that is studying in Finland. So they give that person the kind of B that the person can work for as much as that person wants. So that's that if you want to invite your spouse based on students' permits. So I told my husband to wait, but my husband still insisted on coming as a student. So as for me, I was trying that, okay, if I get my hair, if my hair permit comes out, I was already working enough to bring him after paying taxes. My income was enough to bring just my husband, not my child yet. So I was working towards that. He was also working towards coming as a student. So it's all clicked first. Like, he just got the resident permit to come and study as a student. I was like, oh my god. When one of the guys he met at the embassy called him that they have received the mail, that he should also check his mail. He didn't have access to internet, and he just called me that I should help him to check his mail from here. When I checked his mail, guys, and I saw that they have given my husband resident permit, like student resident permit, guys, I was rolling on the floor like, oh my god. I was rolling on the floor shouting alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So while me, I was stressing myself how to bring him here based on family ties, he succeeded getting a student permit for himself, which I was so excited about. So when my husband came, he was working as a student. I was working with hay permit. He was working with student permit, like he had limited hours to work per week. No matter how little he was earning then, we were able to put our resources, our salaries together to bring Al-Amin. So when Al-Amin came, we eventually changed everybody's permit, like all of us, everybody's permit to a permit based on family ties. So that was how my husband came to join me, guys. I hope someone out there find this video helpful. If you have more questions, do not hesitate to drop it down below, and if you have any video requests, feel free, I'm here to answer your questions. Feel free, drop a video request in the comment section below and I'll be glad to do the video. So guys, thank you so much, guys. Please, if you like this video, please click the like button. It helps me a lot. Please click the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Bye.